Let's get Squeaky. Scrappy and Squeaky fam. Me and Lil Bro giving this huge driveway, this amazing big blue house, and this nice picket fence a nice transformation. So as you can see, I'm going through here putting that hot mix on his driveway so he can be all prepped. So when it's time for him to come through with that surface cleaner. After I get done with this part and I show you this fence area, we're gonna go through with a little bit lighter coated cleaner and hit that fence.
All right, we're about to get a nice soft wash on this fence. Let's go.
If you paid close attention before, you see all those different green areas and those deep corners. We're going through with that hot mix, and it's gonna make an amazing difference. By the time we come back here in a couple minutes, all these different areas like this will be all squeaky clean. As you can see, in that certain area, it starts to come off just by me rubbing my finger on there. Once we get done with this part, we'll show you how it looks after. Let's check on Lil Bro in the front. As you can see, he's up there in that surface cleaner. Once we get done doing that driveway and rinsing this fence down, we're gonna start in that amazing house.
Got Lil Bro over there knocking out the driveway.
I borrowed him for a little bit so he can show y'all how bad these rails were. Now we're going through with a hot mix up here, and you'll see these different areas. I'm gonna give you a nice close-up of this, on this part right here. That rail was really black, and that floor has a lot of different brown areas, but it's gonna be an amazing transformation at the end. So as you can see, we're putting that cleaner on each and every section on the floor, and once we get done to a certain part, he's gonna show you how the hallway looks over here. It was really bad on that floor, and these rails were bad as well. But as you can see, this is an example of how the cleaner is making that amazing difference on the floor. That rust stain was from that grill and stuff like that, and it wasn't able to come up on this particular job, but it's all good. As you can see, that huge difference we're making on those rails. We're not applying too much pressure, but just enough to get the job done. Before we hit those rails over here, since it's a wooden ceiling, we want to make sure and wet everything because you don't want to damage that ceiling at all. As you can see, my brother was recording me while I was hitting all those different rails, and I'm hitting all these different sections over here. I sprayed that top section from this part. I'm going to finish that hard part last, but I want to give you an example of how we were shooting to the moon. But as you can see here, we're giving everything a nice rinse down, and we're putting cleaner on some sections already. Lil Bro over there on that driveway finishing up everything. This was a great process. He's getting all trained up, and that's what it's all about. As you can see, we're going through that rail. Look at that amazing difference we're making right there. And you can see all these different parts on these rails look very good compared to how they looked before. And now we're going through hitting the rest of that house. As you can see, we don't even have a wand in. Once we got to the rinsing part, we put one in just because. But as you can see here, we hitting that nice soft wash.
Get inside a nice soft wash.
Like y'all saw a couple minutes ago, Squeaky fam, we went through put a light coat on there. This house is really, really dark colored, so you don't want to put too strong of a cleaner on there and damage that paint. But we almost out of here, and you know we got to celebrate because this was a great process. Love what we do. Let's go. Let's keep it going.
We already did all those rails. We're going through with a nice soft wash.
Now we almost done with this house, Squeaky fam. We're hitting this hot part above the porch. As y'all can see, we started with the lower section, those rails in that bottom gutter, because this is a huge house and we were doing it ourselves while Lil Bro was over there cleaning everything. If you see and pay close attention, he's over there with that turbo tip on the bottom of those stairs, making that little patio under their uniform. We don't have to do things like that, but you can't have the driver looking good and have that little concrete pad under there looking bad. So this was an amazing process, like I said once again. And this is the last part here. I'm hitting those hot sections, and he's rinsing off everything he had to rinse. A little bit, just getting a little bit of practice, but I'm gonna finish it off to make sure everything's nice and uniform here. If anybody needs a free estimate in the Charlotte area or up to an hour out, make sure you contact Squeaky Tees anytime. But as you all can see now, we're giving everything that final rinse down. And once we go past that surface cleaner and push everything from this one back section, you know we gotta celebrate. I love what I do. Yeah, that perfect right now. Everything's all nice and uniform. Each and every side. It's all clean. Did the entire driveway. This job came out amazing, Squeaky fam. If you need anything in the Charlotte area or up to an hour out, contact me anytime. Job number 1 today complete. House full fence wash. Hit every single rail. We out of here, Squeaky fam. Squeaky Tees out.